I'm Margaret Kerrigan, and this is Art Market Minute from ArtNet Pro. It's Monday, July 13th. Just a heads up that the podcast will be going on summer break through August after this, but make sure you subscribe so you don't miss out on our bonus episodes with some unexpected guests. Here are the top market stories going into the week. The art market is heading into its usual summer lull, but with a lot less dread than last year, when half-year sales hit decade lows. According to the ArtNet Price database, Christie's leads the pack so far this year, with $2.7 billion in sales through June, a 78% increase from last year. Much of that came from its record-breaking May sales in New York, which included material from the S.I. Newhouse, Agnes Gund, and Marian Goodman collections, and brought in $1.4 billion in a single week. Sotheby's saw the biggest year-over-year jump of all the major auction houses, up 88% to $2.3 billion. The $392 million Lewis collection sale in London in June, which was the priciest single-owner sale ever held in Europe, was a major driver, in addition to its May marquee sales. Phillips, meanwhile, sold about $260 million in art. Known for platforming young contemporary artists, which is a segment of the market that has not yet bounced back, its sales total is a solid 36.4% increase over the same period last year. But it's nowhere near the gains that the houses with access to top-tier 20th century material posted. A healthy portion of Phillips' growth so far this year has come from a series of remarkable watch auctions, including a $96.3 million Geneva auction in May that saw a mind-boggling 43 records set. The takeaway? This is a masterworks recovery, not a market-wide one, at least not yet. The big houses are cashing in on blue-chip estates while everyone else is still working twice as hard for a fraction of the return. Hauser & Wirth has been cleared of breaching UK sanctions against Russia over the sale of a George Condo work in 2022. The Mega Gallery, along with a shipping company, was charged last November after selling a condo work on paper to someone allegedly connected to Russia. A judge has dismissed both charges, ruling that prosecutors hadn't shown enough evidence that the buyer was actually a Russian resident at the time. A gallery spokesperson said they were delighted that the case was dismissed in full and remained committed to sanctions compliance. The UK banned art exports over $330 to Russia in April 2022, following its invasion of Ukraine. This investigation into the sale of the condo work was launched by HM Revenue and Customs, the UK's revenue authority, and was the first known criminal prosecution related to the UK's ban on supplying luxury goods to persons connected with Russia. It was also the first corporate prosecution under UK-Russia sanctions regulations. Separately, on July 1st, a British businessman was fined $37,400 after pleading guilty to breaching UK sanctions by attempting to ship 4 artworks to Russia. That's the first reported conviction under the country's ban on luxury exports to the region. Heritage Auctions just posted its best mid-year total ever, $1.4 billion through June, up 47% from last year as the collectibles market booms. If that pace holds, it could beat its own annual record of $2.2 billion set in 2025. The auction house credits younger cross-category collectors, people who move between coins, comics, and a little bit of fine art. As one executive put it, one client base is now buying John Singer Sargent works alongside comic books. That makes Heritage the third highest selling auction house so far this year, behind only Sotheby's and Christie's. You can get more details on these stories on news.artnet.com. Art Market Minute is produced by Sonia Manalili and me, Margaret Kerrigan. We'll see you in September.